you had a podcast already. Can you talk a little bit about the podcast and how you use Socialive, or really how you use live video to amplify this podcast that you had already started?
I was preliminarily using Zoom to capture my podcast episodes, and that was okay. And it worked really well just because you get, when using like a two-way audio capture software, but then when you're trying to socialize and you're trying to broaden your reach digitally and on social, it's really great to have just good video capture. And it wouldn't even look that good because it just didn't have that presentation and that MC experience mix up, if you will, that the Socialive platform gives you. In order to kind of get that, I started using the Socialive to go live, and then instantly it deploys out to YouTube. It simulcasts out to Facebook. I get to record and download the MP4 file, extract the audio into Audacity, and then voila, I have this amazing authentic podcast now that I can socialize through my social channels and get original or additional engagement, while also kind of killing two birds with one stone and getting my audio out of it too.
Ali, talk a little bit about how you first got interested in what Derek was doing and decided to jump in the pool.
A couple of years ago, within our team, we started a program called MPC Studio, and we actually had like a full-fledged setup, like with TriCaster, and you have the green screen. But when we started, having this conversation, it was really a simple idea of like, hey, we have all this customer solution that we display on the floor at the MPCs. How can we kind of share this with a broader audience? I already had a podcast session with Derek, and he came up with the idea that, hey, what if we use the LinkedIn Live? And that's how we started. So basically, he brought in his own personal subscription that you guys created for him.
Talk about how Socialive is a complement to Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Stream.
When you think about like live broadcasts and having that interaction between your audience on LinkedIn or Twitter or YouTube, Teams cannot give you that, right? So for me, that was the main reason that we decided to go with Socialive and this platform, right? But what I'm hoping to see is that Socialive and solutions like Socialive becomes more and more complementary to what Teams is going to bring to the table. So I'm hoping that we can be able to do the same thing with Socialive and our technology. So we have this integration that brings the best from each side to have like a great content creation engine.